So, I want to give you guys some tips, those of you guys who are single moms, on how to shift your energy when you are feeling sad or depressed, or you're just going through life, and going through the ups and downs of life. So, one, I would say pray. Whoever you believe in, whether that's your spirit guides, your spirit team, your ancestors, and to not be afraid to ask for help from, the divine or God, if you believe in God. For me, sometimes that could be difficult. Shoo. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, guys. That squirrel just scared the fuck out of me. um, but that could be difficult for me sometimes. I've been programmed and conditioned to like be super independent and not ask for help, not feel like I could just do it all by myself. Like I got it. And it's a conditioned response, and it's something that I feel like was programmed from a child where, you know, I had to go through things alone, or I had to handle things alone. And not just as a child, but like life in general. So sometimes it could be really hard for me to ask for help. And one thing I know is that we need help, especially as single mothers, as humans. And a lot of times the people around us, for whatever reason, cannot help us, or we don't feel comfortable. So sometimes your best bet is to pray. Tip number 2, connect with nature. So I always try to walk, especially when the weather is nice, at least once a day. I try to get outside. But did you know nature is really healing? And it can definitely help your vibe and uplift your spirits. Now, sometimes walking in nature, depending on how you are feeling, is not enough. So you might have to do something else. And that goes to number 3, journal, express yourself, vent, and ask yourself, okay, whatever you're feeling sad or down about, like I did, I was upset about something I'm currently experiencing right now that is like really some shit. But I'm not going to get into the details of it. But I asked myself, like, well, what the hell can I do? Is there something that I could do about this situation? Sometimes the best thing we could do, and I'm just watching the birds, is to just surrender and trust and believe that the universe, God, whoever you believe in, is going to have your back, and that everything happens for a reason. And if you can't do nothing about it, why worry about it, And I'm not saying that to say like it's easy like that, but I'm saying that to let you know, and I had to let myself know, like, I can only do what's in my control. The things that are not in my control, like, it's just not in my control. So worrying and, being upset and sad all day about it is not helping the situation. It's just making me feel worse. And at the same time, I have to be there emotionally for my kid. I have to have the capacity to deal with my kid, deal with life. So um so yeah. And the next tip is to meditate. I think that for me, sometimes it's not easy if I'm really upset, like I was really upset, um, to just go straight into meditation. But if I have journal, express my feelings, maybe walked around, do some movement, then I'm a little calmer a little bit, then go into meditation, spend at least 15 minutes. I like to do a guided meditation when I'm really going through it. It's just nice to have someone to kind of guide you through, you know, the meditation and how you're feeling and everything. So I would definitely recommend doing a guided meditation. You could find there's plenty of free guided meditations on Insight Timer. You just have to download the app, and they have different meditations for anger, for sadness, for overcoming fear. And trust me, you do these tips that I'm telling you to do, you will shift your energy. Even if you don't like feel totally better, you would definitely notice, even if it's a small shift in your mood and your energy. Okay. Sometimes it's okay to just be okay, you know, and sometimes that's the goal, to be able to be just okay. We don't always have to be happy and positive all the time. And then lastly, and this I need to remind myself of, because sometimes I could be hard on myself, but give yourself grace. It's hard. You're a single mom. You're doing a whole lot. You have a whole lot on your plate. And we are not robots. It's okay to give ourselves grace. It's okay to, you know, maybe delete some of our to-do lists or some of our expectations of ourselves. Like, oh, I have to, have this done by this date, and or I didn't do this and I made this mistake, so I'm a failure. You know, it's okay to forgive ourselves and to let go of the shame of, if we feeling like we did something wrong. Okay, I hope this video helps. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and don't forget to connect with nature. And if you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe. Have a good one.